Hi everyone, so today I want to show you my small order from Kokorosa Studio. I went for a small order just because there was some things that were of a higher price that I really wanted to get, but also I didn't want to order too much because I've got a lot on at the moment, so I didn't want to just swamp myself with dies. So please, if you like what I've got here and you want to go and check out the Kokorosa Studio website, please do. Don't forget to use my code ICED20, which will get you 20% off your order, and that's across all of your order, not just the dies I'm showing you today. So let's start with this first one, which is a snowflake border die, and I just thought this is really nice, really cute. So this measures approximately 3 3/4 by about 4 inches. And I just thought it was very nice, very swirly and whirly, and just very cute, really, very elegant. So I'm going to show you now the project that I've made using this die. So with the snowflake die, now some of you would have seen this already because I did it on one of my 12 days of Christmas. So that's the actual snowflake die. Did trim little bits off at the top here, but I used it to make this little gift card envelope. It's a really nice die, and I'm going to use this again. I wanted to do another make with this for this video, but I just haven't had time to do it. But yeah, really like this die, and I can see a lot of potential with this die. So yeah, so that's what I made using that die. So next up we've got this one. This measures approximately a bit over 3.5 by about, I mean, it's widest point, you're looking at about 3 3/4. And it's actually got the outer, so you've got the shadow. So this, I love dies that do this, and so I just thought it was a really nice die. I've seen this a couple of times and thought, quite like that. So I finally went ahead and got it. So yeah, so I'll show you now the project that I made using this die. Then with the Oh Holy Night die, I really like the way it cuts out. I particularly like the fact that you get the outline with it, because that really helps with the placement of the actual letters themselves. Because the O, I wasn't quite sure which way up it was supposed to go, but as soon as I cut out the outline, I immediately could see, oh, it goes that way around. And the same, you know, just where all the Holy in the Night will go. So this is like a diamond top card, and this was actually a pre-cut card, but I might, if people want me to do it, I might do this as a tutorial because I can easily figure out the measurements. So this one actually measures, this is quite big, this is. I've done them before and they've been a lot smaller than this. This is kind of like 5 3/4 by about 8 3/4. So it's kind of your A5 size envelope. So it's quite big, but it's nice. And then this was just from a Christmas magazine from goodness knows how many years ago. The papers, but I like the fact they got the stars on the papers. The golden star, so that was really nice. So yeah, so that's what I did with that die. Next up we've got this floral die. Now this is all one piece, so it doesn't cut just petals out of your card, it actually cuts this whole section. But I quite like it because it's sort of a bit broader anglaise, kind of lacy kind of feel to it. It's quite a big die. It measures 4 inches by about 6. Yeah, about 6 inches. So it's a decent size, but I just thought it's really nice. And I just thought, quite a lot of different things you could do with this, really. So I thought I'd have a play with that. As I said, it is one piece. But yeah, I just think it's quite nice. You could inlay as well. You could do shaker cards. You've got shaker elements behind, you know, where all the petals are cut out. There's all sorts you could do with it. So yeah, so I'm going to show you now the projects I've made using this die. And then with this die, I just used it on this double flap joyfold card, just to make a nice simple Christmas card. But I really like the way it's turned out. Look how nice that is. How pretty that is. So it's a really nice die. It cuts really well. And actually, I think I should probably put some gems in the centres of the flowers. But you can see it cuts out one whole piece. Which then you could do what you want with, really. But yeah, it doesn't cut out of your card, it actually cuts an actual piece, a panel, which I really like because, you know, you could do quite a bit with that. And it's a good size as well. So if, like I had on this one, you want to, you know, put a nice big feature, and it means that I haven't got to cover it up with anything, then this is perfect. So yes, I'll just cut this out of gold mirror, as you can see, and I'm really happy with the way that's turned out. So yeah, that's what I did with that die. And last but not least, we've got these. Now these are super fun. I saw these and I thought, oh, can't wait. I can't wait to have a go with these. I think they're going to be a bit tricky to put together. I need to work out what goes with what. But it's basically an alphabet, but they're all kind of turned into little characters. So you've got like holly, and you've got like a little snowman, and just various things. So they measure approximately, I mean, like the M is like 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. So they're about 1 inch, 1 1/4 high. And then obviously depending on what, you know, what you're using. But yeah, I just thought they're really sweet. So I need to have a look through and see, and we need to have a look at the letters, you know, the pictures, and see what I've got and see how you work it out. If I've got the, I'm not sure if I've got the whole alphabet here. I might just have the word Christmas here. I'm not really sure actually. I need to have a look through anyway and see what I've got. But I thought they're quite cute. Got little accessories and things. So yeah, so I'll show you the project that I've made using this die. So with that die, I did just the Merry Christmas, and I did this little box. So as you can see, if you can see these letters, what I did was I actually did them all on silver. So I cut them all out of silver mirror card, and then I went over with a pro marker and just coloured the appropriate bits in, because there's quite a lot of bits with each letter, and you do get the full alphabet. I can confirm you do get the full alphabet. The rest of that alphabet was on another card behind the one that I showed you just now. So yeah, so you do get the full alphabet. So I just went through and yeah, took out the ones for Merry Christmas and cut those out of silver mirror. Now the each die, and you will notice, you can sort of rewind if you want to have another look at it, it does actually, so the C comes with like the 3 components that makes up the hat, and it's all on the same bit of metal. So you don't have to worry about, oh goodness, what bit goes with which letter, it's all there. So like with the H, you get the H, and then the cross bit and the little buckle bit, so the belt and the buckle, all come together on the same die. So you don't have to, it's all literally all there. So yeah, so it's quite cool. I did miss off a couple of bits on the E, because that comes with 2 little eyes and a nose, I believe. But I just left it off and just left the antlers on. But I just think they're really fun. They're really fun letters. You might recognise this die. This is a Kokorosa one from a couple of months back. And so yes, I've just made this little box, and it holds 4 Tunnocks tea cakes. But you could obviously make it, put other things in there, other treats. The box itself I will be making on a tutorial, and the box itself measures 8 3/4 by 2 1/4, and then the height of the actual box is about 1 1/2. And then obviously I've added this bit on the back here, and this bit on the back, so the whole height of the whole box, the entirety, is about 6 1/2 ish. A 6 1/2, like that. So yeah, but I just thought it was quite cool, and I quite like it. Quite nice. So yeah, so that's what I did using those dies. So there you have it. That's what I made using those dies. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to use my code ICED20 if you go over to kokorosastudio.com, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a like, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.